What's up, anglers? Carl from Fisherman's Landing here. Want to apologize about no report last week. Unfortunately, or not unfortunately, luckily I was down at Cedros this past week, having some really good fun down there with some of my buddies and stuff. But we're back at it here. Different week. Things are still changing and improving. I want to say a huge shout out to Irvingham Bait Company. They're on the bait. The bait thing seems to be getting much better here. Over the last 4 or 5 days, the boats are getting exactly what they needed. There's no more real ration or anything like that. It's full speed for those guys. The guys that are leaving on trips are getting excellent 3 to 5 inch sardines with some anchovy in the mix there. So it seems like the guys are getting all the bait they need for these trips, either regards to half day, full day, 1 to 3 day trips and stuff like that. So that's a good thing to see. That hopefully will improve the fish counts. They'll have some bait to throw for chum. Get this fish to react during the day. It is mostly a daytime bite there. We'll get to the offshore tuna grounds here, but we'll start with, like we do every week, with the half day fishing. Very good calico bass fishing and rock fishing depending on the day there and conditions and stuff. But either way, Captain Jason and Nano have been going out there with full loads on the Dolphin and having either really good calico bass fishing or rock fishing, kind of depending on the conditions, like I was saying. Ideal setup would still be a 20-25 pound outfit, like a number 1/1/0 size hook. Probably like anything from a 1/4 ounce, a 1/2 ounce sliding sinker if you're fishing calico bass, or a 4 ounce sinker for the rock fish. If you're fishing calico bass, obviously the surface irons and the swim baits, the MC swim baits and stuff like that have been working just fine also. On the full day front, the Liberty's been mostly chartered over the last 2 weeks here, fishing offshore. Not a whole lot on our end of the game for the full day stuff, but still good fishing, or I should say good opportunity to have on the offshore grounds. The guys that have been fishing out of the other landings, seeing really good sign, but it has not really connected. They're seeing that fish out there, but it has been tough. I think just the lack of bait and having to throw some chum at these fish to get them stopped and get to the boat. Hopefully we'll see offshore counts improve. On September 1st, which was this past Monday, I know the Mission Belle and the Grande, they had some really good yellowtail fishing, which was yesterday at the Carnal Islands. I think one ended up with like over 30 yellowtail. Another one ended up with 40 yellowtail. The Liberty does have some full day trips scheduled offshore right now, but if it continues to be good fishing at the islands, I wouldn't be surprised if the boats will switch back to the islands, fishing the yellowtail there till things improve on the offshore grounds there. He's got a couple trips this week. He's got 3 or 4 trips next week for if you want to go offshore fishing or at the Carnal Islands. Those will be departing on the Liberty. Just check out fishermanslanding.com and you can see what the dates are available there. Then after about the 10th of September, he is going to be pretty much chartered all the way through September. Then kind of get back to your full day schedule in October and stuff. On to the offshore ground. Some exciting news today. The tribute out of Seaforth Sport Fishing. He had 13 yellowfin today. Today's September 2nd. Seeing decent sign. I would say majority of the fish that we saw is going to be in that, call it 12 to 20 pound range, but seeing really good sign. We're getting that bait to show back up. We're getting some yellowfin to show up. I know some of the private boaters that I've talked to and some of the guys have pulled up on some kelp patties. Not seeing a lot of Dorado, but they are starting to see some more Dorado underneath the kelp patties. There are a few yellowtail on the kelp patties, but not really seeing a ton of yellowtail on the offshore grounds. But exciting news to see bluefin on the offshore grounds and yellowfin. Hopefully that's a thing to come. I know I've been saying it for about 3 weeks now, but it seems like things are starting to improve with that bait showing back up and stuff. We are getting some. We had a hurricane down off Cabo last week. We got another one coming up this week. People always call, ask about the weather, freaking out about the weather, the hurricanes. 99 out of 100 times, the hurricane really keeps our weather really nice here off Southern California. It pushes that warm weather up, the warm water, and that fish up the coastline here. So hopefully we'll start seeing more of the exotics starting to show up in the next week or two on the offshore grounds for our 1 to 3 day trips. The bluefin front, it is either hit or miss. If you're on the boat and you find the right school that wants a bite, or a school that wants a bite, you're having some pretty good fishing throughout the day. Fish could be anywhere from 10 to 12 pounds up to 200 pounds. Obviously, like what we've been saying all year long, fly line's been working the best during the day, but there has been a few fish on the smaller jigs during the day, and kite fish have been working, been pretty decent on the bigger grade on the kite gear. Anywhere from, I don't know, 80 pounds to 200 pound fish on the kite, Most of the fly line is going to be that, call it 15 to 40 pound grade on the fly line there. You should be fishing like a 40-pound outfit with like a number 1, number 2 size hook. Right now, I would say fluorocarbon to match would probably be your best bet to get a bite on the bluefin grounds here and stuff. Nighttime fishing, the guys are looking all night long. Some days they find a few here and there, but I would say it's been anywhere from a handful to maybe 10 fish a night over the last week or so. But the fish they do catch at night have been bigger ones. Some guys start losing interest after midnight, not staying up all night long, really giving it 100% effort, which I don't blame you guys. It is hard work staying up all day and all night for fishing bluefin and stuff like that. But I think things are going to start improving here as we get into the fall months here. We got way more bait. We're starting to get some of that hurricane to push some of that warm water up here. So hopefully we'll see more exotics and stuff. One thing about half-day fishing, remember kids fish free on Sundays. Then I just talked to Doug from Fisherman's Landing Tackle Shop. Tackle Days, which has been going on for, I don't know, 15 years or more now. It's going to be set for November 1st. The outside parking lot sale here at Fisherman's Landing is going to be November 1st. They'll have a whole bunch of different vendors, probably from like vendors from CalStar, Secure, Daiwa, Shimano, Fishworks, AFCO. They'll have a whole bunch of different people here showing their stuff out here. They'll have a sale here in the tackle shop and outside there. I'm sure Let's Talk Hookup will be here, and they'll have a food vendor or two here for the day also. So set your calendars for November 1st for Tackle Days for Fisherman's Landing Tackle for the big outdoor sales there. If you guys want more information here, check fishermanslanding.com. We do have a couple trips here. The Tomahawk has some 1.5 and 2 day trips scheduled throughout the month of September. If you want a chance to hop on the Fortune, he's been doing a really good job. He has a 2 day trip leaving this Friday night, departing at 5 p.m. And then he has a 2 day at the September 28th. The Tradition also has some 1.5 and 2 day trips scheduled throughout the month of September. Check out fishermanslanding.com. Give us a call here at 619-221-8500. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and all the other social medias. We'll get back to you guys next week. I hope everyone had a great and safe Labor Day weekend. We'll talk to you guys soon.